Welcome to the World Class Speaking podcast series. This is a place where you will learn how to present, persuade, and profit by improving your communication skills. Each episode in the series is a chapter from the book World Class Speaking in Action. And each chapter is written by a certified world class speaking coach. I'm your host, Matt Miller, and I've carefully crafted and summarized each chapter in the book. Do you want to give excellent presentations at work, maximize your impact, influence, and income on stage, or be able to persuade others to action during conversations? If you answered yes, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Matt Miller, and I'll be your guide as we kick off this new podcast series, which is all about improving your public speaking, presentation skills, and communication skills. And what I've done is I read the book, World Class Speaking in Action, and the overall book is written by Craig Valentine and Mitch Meyerson. And then in each specific chapter, there's a different certified world class speaking coach that gives the content in that chapter. And there's 49 total of them. And they'll show you how to pick up on different tools, formulas, recipes, and steps for mastering your public speaking. And there's 6 total parts in the book for a total of 50 chapters. And I will be covering the first 4 parts or 31 episodes or chapters of content. There's 6 different parts. The first part is the world class way, which is 3 episodes. I'll be covering this one. The second part is world class speaking structure, and there's 6 episodes. I'll be covering this as well. Part 3 is creating world class content. There's 9 episodes here. I will summarize each of these. And then there's part 4, which is world class speaking delivery. And there's 13 episodes in the delivery section, and I will also cover these. And then I will not cover parts 5 and 6, but they are world class selling and marketing, 12 chapters. And then part 6, world class virtual speaking, which is 7 chapters. And as I mentioned, each of the specific chapters is written by a certified world class speaking coach. And when I say world class, I mean best in the world. And in order to become a certified coach, they have to be trained and certified by Craig Valentine and Mitch Meyerson, which are the overall authors of the book. And to do that, they have to finish the 12-week program by these 2 individuals. Now, who is Craig Valentine? Craig Valentine is a 1999 world champion of public speaking, a highly desired keynote speaker, and a coach. And in order to become a world champion of public speaking, you have to become number 1 in the world in the association called Toastmasters. And Toastmasters is an association where you give speeches, typically 5 to 7 minutes, in front of an audience, typically 15 to 20 people. And what you'll do is you'll give your speech, and then you'll get graded on if you're using any filler words, your ahs, so's, ums, or buts. And then you'll also get graded on your delivery and your content. And Toastmasters hosts a 9-month event with over 25,000 contestants in over 14 countries. And in order to be that champion of public speaking, you have to finish number 1. So you have to advance through your club level to the area level, to the division, to the district, to the region quarterfinal, and then to the world championship. And Craig Valentine ended up progressing through all of these ranks and then finishing number 1, which makes him right now very qualified, very credible, and a very highly desired keynote speaker. And he certified every single one of these authors that wrote the individual chapters in this book. So you guys will hear the words, experiences, and teachings from all these certified world-class speaking coaches, and I will summarize the content that they provide. I've read each chapter in the book, and I just thought the information was so valuable that I wanted to summarize everything for the book and teach it back through this podcast series. My hope is that you listen to these episodes, that you have the same key takeaways and transformation as I did. Now, why is this content and information so impactful and so important? Well, I believe that communication is a meta skill. And what a meta skill is a higher order skill that enables the acquisition, application, and improvement of other skills. And examples would be reading. If you become a good reader, you're automatically going to improve your comprehension skills and also pick up on different tips and information along the way. Another example of a meta skill would be learning. If you can improve the way that you learn by understanding the best methods to actually intake information, then you will accelerate your journey to compounding your knowledge and wisdom. Now, by mastering communication, the skills that will automatically improve are your presenting skills, your persuasion skills, your storytelling skills, and a lot more. That's why communication is so important. And if you can understand the key takeaways in this book, you're going to improve all of those different skills. Another thing is that we're constantly communicating every single day, whether you realize it or not. The average person speaks 5,000 to 20,000 words per day. That just goes to show that if we can effectively communicate better, then we're going to have more impactful conversations. And then, according to the Carnegie Institute of Technology, 85% of financial success is due to communication and interpersonal skills, while only 15% is technical skills. That means that 85% is your soft skills, being likable, being able to communicate and connect with other people, while only 15% is really the technical stuff, such as our Excel and PowerPoint skills. And the reason that I'm doing this podcast series is because I learned so much while reading from this book, and I had so many key takeaways. My hope is that you will have those same key takeaways so that you can improve your communication, your speaking, and your presenting skills. Right now, communication for me is my top priority. And some of the things that I'm doing to put into action the things that I learned is I'm presenting at work. I also joined the association Toastmasters, which I alluded to earlier. And then I'm working to improve my persuasion skills because you're ultimately always selling something, whether it's a product, service, or just selling an idea or selling yourself. And I want to become better at selling and persuasion. You will be receiving weekly uploads from this podcast series, and each episode will include one chapter from the book, and there will be a total of 31 episodes. I invite you alongside me during this journey to become a better presenter, speaker, and communicator to benefit in many areas in your life. And the very first part in this book, World Class Speaking in Action, is titled The World Class Way. This part has 3 different sections, and we will explore the foundation and principles of being a world class speaker, what it takes to become a world class speaker, and then why becoming a world class speaker is so important. First, we'll start with the foundation and principles of being a world class speaker. The first section, which is titled The 12 World Class Speaking Competencies. And that wraps up this introductory episode. And in the next one, we're going to get into the very first episode. Stay tuned. That's all we've got for this episode on the World Class Speaking podcast series. Until next time, remember that becoming a great communicator is so important because it leads to greater impact, influence, and income. Thank you for listening and have a great day.